Mom turned up at the classroom with my brother in a stroller.
And he
She pointed to me and said, "I'm his mom. I'm here for lunch." The teacher nodded as Mom walked in, sat down,
Lunchtime.
and untucked her shirt.
That's weird.
The only milk I drink was hers.
Maybe he's lactose intolerant.
So she continued to nurse me all through middle school. The staff were pretty supportive and even gave us a private room to use.
That's getting weird. I'm receiving a call on my banana phone. Hello? Oh, there's been new animations released? I don't care. Oh. We're running out of ideas for content? Okay. I'll get right on that. True Stories, the best animation channel ever. Legitimately. It's actually a good one. I'm more than just a pizza boy 11 hours ago. All right. We get it.
Ever heard those crazy stories about rich, lonely housewives and the pizza boys who drop off more than they came with?
But wait.
All the same fake stories, right? Hi.
What's it? Oh, wait. I was about to say, what's his name? But he was about to say, hi, I'm...
Hi.
Shut up! Let's guess what his name is. Jared. Papa. John. Domino. I don't know a lot of pizza-related names.
Hi. I'm Omar.
You know, I was about to say something like that, but I didn't want to be racist. So, you know, my people. You know, I'm...
No, don't do it!
10%. Levantine. My great-grandmother was from Syria. I don't know, is that racist to even say that? No, it's not racist. My great-grandmother was from Syria, bro. I should stop talking.
And that's what I always thought. Until I started delivering pizzas.
All the stories are fake.
That was my first job after I turned 17.
Hold on a second.
My father insisted I focus on my education and wouldn't let me work any earlier than that.
Right.
So, you could say I was a little... inexperienced.
The pizza. Okay, Omar. Very believable pizza place name. How dumb do you think we are, True Stories? This is already seeming like a not true story.
Uh-oh.
Things starts to get hard. I don't believe any of the stories about the pizza, the delivery boys. I've seen a lot of, all right? I've watched a lot. I've, you know, combed it, you know, I've looked through it all. Various different categories. I've seen all the plots, the stories. They're all fake. How are they gonna get themselves out of this one? Aside from initially saying, have you ever heard of the fake stories? Well, this isn't one.
Still, I'd been working part-time for just over 3 months.
Banging his head listening to Travis Scott, probably.
Until one Saturday afternoon, when I had to deliver 2 pizzas to this huge double-story gated property.
Yo.
As I knocked on the door, it swung open and revealed a woman standing there. Wearing nothing but a satin robe tied.
I was worried there for a second, guys. I was worried there for a second. You know, I was a little bit worried that something weird was gonna happen. Fortunately, they just pulled a fast one on us. And it was a woman fully clothed.
To the waist with a sash.
Right,
and
nice sash.
oh Allah, she had the largest pair of watermelons I'd ever seen. I immediately averted my eyes and looked down.
This is sick.
1 cheese and 1 BBQ chicken pizza.
What cheese pizza?
I just need your signature. All the drivers had to get the signature of acceptance from the customer to prove the order had been delivered correctly.
Holy shit,
She
Omar.
nudged the door open wider with her hip and told me to take the pizzas into the kitchen.
She's so... Don't go in the house. Why is she holding watermelons?
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm not allowed inside.
Yeah, don't go in the house.
I won't tell if you don't.
Uh-oh! Run, Omar!
So I'd have to lift my head up to hear her better, but I couldn't look up. I wanted to. So bad.
Omar is a
But I just couldn't.
dirty...
It wasn't righteous.
little
So
simp.
I just kept my head down and stared at my feet. No, ma'am, please sign, I said as I held out the delivery.
Who was I just then? Was I Omar? Or was I just me, off camera? Me and Omar have a lot in common, aside from just our heritage.
As I held out the delivery receipt, you look like such a hard worker, and it's so hot.
Yo, don't do the
get you some water.
impression. Don't do the
With
impression.
that, she inched forward until I felt one of her watermelons brush against my
They
cheek.
should have said melons.
Shocked, I instantly pulled away. I bent down and unzipped the bag, and I pulled the pizza boxes out and gently put them on the ground in front of her feet.
This is the best story channel ever.
Turned around and raced down the driveway to the safety of my car.
Who is that guy, by the way?
Back at the store, I told the other drivers what had happened while we were waiting for the next lot of delivery orders. They started laughing when they heard the address.
Hey guys, what's up? Go ahead and caption the image. Alright, it's a little different type we're doing here now, okay? If you leave a good caption, I'll eat it in the next one. Ah! I just ate maybe a couple. Ah! I ate a few more there. Also, press the like button because it makes videos perform better and people actually get to see them. And also, if you did genuinely enjoy it, that's a way for me to know if you want me to make more, guys. I'm not that shallow. I'm a little shallow. But at the end of the day, I appreciate it. I love you all. Please enjoy the video. I hope it made you laugh. And yeah, here's the rest. Thank you.
Simon told me that lady was Mrs. Mathers. That she usually ordered on Sunday afternoons. And she was on Sean's route. Adrian butted in. Oh, Maria, queer. You should have gone in. Why do you think Sean always takes so long? Oh, yeah. She must be extra hungry tonight.
Dude, I have AIDS now after watching this. What the f is happening? How is... See, this is the best true story channel there is. Oh my god. What are you, queer?
It's on his route, that's why he always takes so long, because he's like, you know, oh my god, it's a felony, statutory, it's so funny.
You know, guys, you know, he's 17, bro, relax.
Later that evening, my boss called me into the back room.
My boss.
Apparently, Mrs. Mathers had rung and complained. She told him I just left the pizzas out on the front, so he asked to see the delivery receipt. I didn't get the signature, sir, I said. The boss was furious.
She showed me her melon.
He would have to refund her monany and demanded to know why I had left the pizzas on the ground.
Cause he's a little simp.
I don't know, sir. I'm sorry. It wasn't good enough. And just like that, I was fired. On the way home, the only thing I could think about was my father. He was going to be so ashamed.
There's no retribution?
I dreaded telling him, but I knew I must.
This can't be over.
When I got home,
no,
I asked my father to sit with me while I explained everything.
Father, I have something
When I finished, he was silent for a minute.
Oh no.
Then
he's gonna agree.
He stood up and placed his hand on my shoulder.
You did a good job.
I looked up at him.
You didn't
scared. I knew I'd brought my family into disrepute, but he just smiled and said I've done the right thing.
Did you think he was gonna hit him?
And that real man didn't deliver pizzas anyway.
Way to just roast like a lot of pizza delivery people and then hit him with the Grinch smile.
Indian joker. I don't like women who have big watermelon.
We get it. We get it. What do you guys think about that? That's the end of that story. I'm more than just a pizza boy. You're a pizza man. But you failed this one though. You failed! Eminem's mom, Mrs. Mathers, is gonna be pissed. Who's gonna hold her melons? I'm a breastfed adult. Yes! They get better.
Hey, I'm Jarvis, and I can't live without breast milk.
Jarvis.
Best thing in the world.
That guy, it looks like the YouTuber Jarvis. The guy who started the whole animation trend. Jarvis, what's his last name? Or his channel name? Jarvis? Did they put Jarvis into a video?
If you haven't guessed, I was breastfed as a child.
And an
I
adult,
still remember waking up in the mornings and excitedly running into Mom's room. I'd climb up onto her bed, saying, "Booby, booby,
booby!"
Pull back the covers to find the treat I knew was waiting for me.
Right, booby. This is weird.
But after my younger brother was born, it changed slightly, and I drink primarily from the left side.
Right.
Every so often, I'd try the other side.
You're making things long, bud.
It was like one side was banana flavor, and the other side was chocolate.
Huh? Banana flavored milk? This is weird.
I actually got into a fight with my brother over that.
Beater.
He said his side tasted better, but I knew mine did. By drawing a line down the middle of her chest.
This is weird.
And making each of us stay on our own side.
This is really weird.
One night, we were tandem nursing while Mom was reading us a bedtime
Tandem
story.
nursing.
When I pointed out to one of the pictures,
how old are you, little boy?
To say something. Only I forgot I was still drinking and accidentally bit her. Ouch! She cried, poking her little finger in my mouth to unlatch me. She patted my head and said, "You're a big boy now, Jarvis. You don't really need Mommy's milk anymore."
Look at his face. I've never seen such disappointment. The words you never want to hear coming from your mommy. You're a big boy now, Caleb. You don't need Mommy's milk anymore. That'd be my first reaction. Scream like a goddamn banshee. Like a baby banshee! How old is the baby?
I shook my head with tears forming and cried, "No, Mommy, yes. I love Booby. Please, no."
He loves Booby! Me too, Jarvis.
She didn't force me to stop.
Me too,
But after that, I was always careful not to talk with my mouth full. Honestly, though, I remember getting really worried in the lead up to starting school. I kept thinking that my brother would drink all Mommy's milk
Kids
while I
don't
was
think
gone
abstractly
during the
like
day,
that, though.
and there'd be no Booby left for me when I got home.
That's not possible. Fake story.
Mom turned up at the classroom with my brother in a stroller.
And
she pointed to me and said, "I'm his mom. I'm here for lunch." The teacher nodded as Mom walked in, sat down,
lunchtime,
and untucked her shirt. I ran over, jumped up on her lap, and started drinking. I was so happy. I'll never forget that day.
That's weird.
The only milk I drink was hers.
Maybe he's lactose intolerant.
So she continued to nurse me all through middle school. The
Yo.
staff were pretty supportive and even gave us a private room to use.
That's getting weird.
By the time I got to high school,
What?
Mom was pumping milk for me. Of course, I drank it from a glass by then, but I wasn't sure what I'd do when I went to college.
Dude, how is she still squirting milk out?
My older sister, Amanda, came to the rescue. Just before I finished school, she had a baby with her husband and offered to pump milk for me. Amanda was the best.
I hate it here. 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 I hate it.
Huh? What? What? Huh? What? Huh? This is no longer a good story. Amanda came in clutch with the booby milk, I guess.
So I switched from my mother's to my sister's milk.
Easy switch.
A bit different at first. My sister's milk was a little
switching it
thicker
around.
and tasted a bit sweeter than Mom's.
It's thicker and sweeter.
So good.
Oh yeah, dude. Send me some.
I was in my final year of college when I
Right.
decided to tell my long-term girlfriend, Janelle.
How
We
healthy
planned
is
to
this
get
guy?
married after graduation and had already discussed having kids, so
How healthy is this guy?
I knew she was keen on breastfeeding and aware of the benefits.
Is he insinuating he's going to suck his own girlfriend's breast milk?
Yummy.
Nah. I'm contemplating this way too heavily, dude. Genuinely, is this smart?
No.
Is breast milk healthy?
No.
Are you supposed to drink it your whole life?
No.
Did every village in the olden time have a big woman that just they kept pregnant? This sounds like something weird now. And then they just drank her. No. We can't do that. We live in a civilized society, all right, guys?
As she poured milk into her cup,
Oh, yeah.
I casually said, I don't understand how people can drink milk from another species, especially cows that stand in their own poo or covered in flies and pumped
I
full
agree.
of steroids.
I don't drink milk.
No other animal does that. It's
Right.
disgusting.
Right.
Janelle slowly put the milk bottle down on the
What are you
countertop and asked,
insinuating, Jarvis?
so you don't want milk in yours? I only drink human milk.
So put that tongue out and start squirting! Oh!
I then went on to tell her how I actually
Oh, okay.
hadn't ever stopped drinking breast milk. Isn't that a bit weird?
Yes.
She asked.
Yes.
No, it's biologically normal.
No, it's not.
And
No.
explained how it only seems weird to some people because they've grown up in a culture where marketing
No.
has sexualized breasts by using them to sell cars and
No.
clothes. People
No.
forget that breasts are there to provide food. I asked if she'd let me drink her milk after we had a baby. She didn't have any objections, so the following year, when little Tyson
Oh.
was born, my wife took over from my sister
Dude.
and started breastfeeding me too.
Still drinking his sister's milk.
Now, Janelle pumps and freezes milk for me to take to work. Some evenings, I drink straight from the source, while she feeds Tyson on the other side. The three of us are so close, and Tyson is growing strong and healthy, just like me. Breast milk is the perfect food for growing humans, nutritionally, immunologically, and psychologically.
No, I don't think so, though. I don't think it's normal to be an adult man that sucks on for nutritional purposes, all right? I don't understand, you know, guys? That's a really good story, though. That was really good. How is this channel not as big as the other ones? The other ones suck compared to this. This one's so much better. Make more. Make more. Put me in one. Caleb. My name's Caleb. What if they actually did? That'd be hilarious.
I love my stepbrother.
This one's sharing my story. This is a different one. This is a different channel. Potentially not as good. We'll see.
Hi, my name's Maya.
Hi, Maya.
And I want to tell you about the time I made the biggest mistake of my life.
Relax, Maya. Holy shit. Also, you guys see that? Look at that right there. That green spot.
My dad died when I was little,
Oh,
and it
no.
took my mom years to start dating
That's
again.
so
She
sad.
said that I was all she needed to be happy.
Right.
But I always knew
And then
life would
there's
be
a
better for her if she
stepbrother
had
involved.
a boyfriend. That's why I was stoked
Okay.
when she started dating Aaron.
Mommy gets a
He
boyfriend.
treated my mom the way she deserved.
Yo, he's handsome.
And always
Young-
bought her
young and
flowers and
handsome.
took her out to dinner. You can't imagine
Interesting.
how excited I was when he
Will you
proposed,
marry
and my
me?
mom said yes.
Oh,
I loved being a
This
bridesmaid,
is happy.
and I'll never forget how beautiful my
This
mom
is a
looked
happy,
on her
good
wedding
story.
day. But there was one problem, though.
of course there was. This is when the stepbrother comes in. You get stuck in the washing machine, and then next things happen, and then all of a sudden you gotta, and you got 11 million views on .com. All right, with a 67% upvote rating. For some reason, 33% of everyone who watched it didn't like it. but I feel like people who watch are overly critical. You know, that's just my thoughts and opinions. Smash like on this video. Regardless of your thoughts and opinions, just do it for the algorithm, because that's what, you know, that's what it's all about, genuinely. YouTube doesn't care about you or me. I care about you guys. YouTube doesn't care about me, and only some of you care about me, I think. Anyways, let's watch your stepbrother.
Aaron's son, Jared.
Oh,
He was so
Jared.
freaking gorgeous.
Looks exactly
It was as
like his
if he
father.
just came out of a movie.
Oh my God, she just started squirting blood out of her nose.
He was also a really nice person.
Feeding
and even
cats
though
is
he
nice.
was a couple years older than me, he'd always say hi to me at school and carry my books
This
when
is
we walked
weird.
home together.
Is it though?
Jared was that guy. You know, the one boy in school everyone likes.
I know a lot about being that guy, you know? I was the most popular kid in my school too, during high school. Had all the ladies swooning. I was homeschooled, guys, so, you know.
All my friends got super jealous of me because I got to hang out with him all the time.
But it's your
My
brother,
two
though.
best friends even tried to
Look at his little
contact him
Belle
on
Delphine
Facebook, but he just
What?
completely ignored them.
Yo! I wouldn't. I would've. I'm a good guy. You know, I feed cats.
But
He's so
after a
dreamy
while,
and
I
anime.
began to think that he felt the same way about me.
Really?
I mean, there was no
It's
other
kinda weird.
reason why he'd be so nice to me.
Except for
But
just
if he
being a
liked
nice-
me,
he
why
feeds
wouldn't
cats,
he
I mean,
tell me so?
he-
Well, I thought
he's
he was
obviously
just
just-
too shy, and that's why I decided to make the first move.
Oh God, chess. I've seen this on Twitch. I know where this goes. All right,
I
here we
waited
go.
until our parents
Oh,
left
that's
the
all the
house
chess?
to go
Okay.
on a date night,
Okay.
and then I asked Jared if he wanted to watch a movie with me.
Uh-oh.
He said yes, and we made some popcorn and sat down on the couch together.
Uh-oh.
I don't remember what movie we watched, but as we ate the popcorn, our hands kept touching each other, and I knew I had to do something, so
She was probably
I
really
just turned to him and kissed him.
I was gonna say was probably really nervous and was going. Whenever I panic or have anxiety, that's what I do. It's how I get out of it. Because I remember how ridiculous it is to have anxiety or be anxious for no reason. I go, and then I'm like, oh, I'm a fucking idiot. And then I have a panic attack.
I can still remember his face and how shocked he looked. He immediately pushed me away,
Good.
telling me to get off.
That's weird.
And when I tried to
Icky.
explain that I thought he liked me, he laughed and said I was just a silly little girl.
Yo, he's a
He also
savage.
said he'd only been nice to me because his dad asked him to, but he'd never be interested in a 14-year-old girl like me.
I take back everything I said earlier. Oh my God!
Yeah, no wonder he wouldn't be interested in you. He f***ing go right to jail. He's 17 though, right? Or 15. Or doesn't, let's not talk about ages. This isn't Netflix.
So I just started crying and ran to my room. I've never felt more ashamed in my life.
You should be
And
ashamed,
I felt like
little
I had
girl.
ruined everything.
You did.
Luckily for me, Jared didn't tell anyone what I'd done.
Good.
But still, things were never the same between
What the
us.
f*** are they eating?
When we were on our own in the house, we both stayed in our rooms
I bet
avoiding
that'd be
each other.
so weird, dude.
And he even stopped saying hi to me at school.
That would be
the worst
so
part
weird, dude.
was that we lived in the same house, so I couldn't just avoid him. That's why every time I saw him, I remembered what an idiot I'd been.
Good.
I wish I'd never tried to
Consequences.
kiss my own stepbrother.
Part
Have
2?
you ever fallen in love with the wrong person? Tell us your story in the comments and share this video with all your friends.
I've fallen in love with the wrong person, but not my stepbrother. I fall in love with new people every day. You guys do that? Every time you see someone that's like even remotely cool, men, women, whatever, not like sexually attracted, falling in love type thing, but you're just like, wow, that guy's, or girl, whatever, it's fucking cool. And then you dwell on it a lot. And then you make a little shrine in your room for them and you dedicate an entire corner, like 15 square feet of space, just to worshiping them. And then you know, collect pieces of them, metaphorical pieces, or pieces, in my case. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, please press the like button, subscribe, support both the channels, share my story, and also True Stories.
I'm pretty keen on true stories.
It's better. I didn't say that out loud. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, press the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Banana. What's up, crack babies? It's me. It's me, the main crackhead. It's undiagnosed, untreated ADHD. Just kidding. It's severe crippling anxiety. And there's just so much inside of me that it needs to get out. Ah! Like this banana. Can I put that on YouTube? Will that work?